So let's go ahead and just keep going with the lectures because we are all that awesome. So in today's amazing Crash Course 101 with Miss Patterson, we are going to be talking about sex-linked traits, which is also a non-Mendelian genetics. At least we know I cannot talk today instead of maybe not right. So your sex chromosomes, we have XX, which is a female, and XY is a male. So sex-linked traits are traits on your sex chromosome. So when we did our karyotyping activity, he looked at karyotypes 1 through 23 for the chromosomes or whatnot. Well, 1 through 22 is autosomal. Then we are autosomal chromosomes. The 23rd chromosome is your sex chromosome. So we are talking about traits that are located on the X chromosome typically when we're talking about sex-linked traits. Okay? Some examples are color blindness are carried on the carried on the X chromosome. Let's see, baldness and hemophilia, which is a blood clotting disorder. So females, we have three options. We can be homozygous dominant for a trait. We can be heterozygous, or we can be homozygous recessive. Men, as I always tell my kids, if we give you more than two options, you can't handle it. But it's a way to remember that there's only two for males and three options for females. So males, you can either be dominant for a trait or recessive for a trait because you only have one X chromosome. So males, I'm sorry to tell you this, but it is a lot easier for you to have a sex-linked trait such as colorblindness or baldness because you only have those two options. So we're going to talk about fruit flies just for a second. Fruit flies, their eye color is actually a sex-linked trait. So in fruit flies, the red eye color is dominant to white color. So I went ahead and set up everything because, like I said, the longer the video gets a little crazy when you're trying to upload it. So we're going to cross a heterozygous female with a dominant male. So I already set up the Punnett square. So let's fill in our squares here. And you have to put your chromosomes when we're talking about these because we have to know if it's a female or male. Apparently I can't write or talk today. So if you will notice in this chart, we have two females and we have two males. So it's 50-50. Two females, two males. So let's look at our genotypes. We have two different genotypes for females. So we have homozygous dominant for the red eye color. And you can use R's if you want to. I just use A's. It's just easy. And then we also have a heterozygous female. And for the males, we're going to have one dominant and one recessive. So let's look at our phenotypes. So I need to know how many of the female flies are going to have red eyes and how many are going to have white eyes. So we are going to look at these right here, the genotypes, and they both have the dominant allele. So down here, I'm going to have two females with red eyes and zero with white. And for the males, I have one dominant and one recessive, which means that I'm going to have one little fly with red eyes and one with white. So if you were asked what is the percentage of females with red eyes, you would tell me 100% because both females have red eyes. If you were to be asked what the percentage of males with red eyes are, you would tell me 50% because remember in our Punnett square, we have two females and two males. So if you look at two males and one has red eyes, 50%, and the white would be 50%. So there you have it. Sex-linked traits.
Yeah?
Anything you gotta say?
Yes, right away.
And we have no idea. Love you guys.